Hi everyone. For my informative speech, I've chosen the topic of songwriting. Its general purpose is to inform, as the title suggests. Its specific purpose, however, is to inform my audience of all the aspects of songwriting career, its advantages, disadvantages, its general pay, and its kind of opportunity as a way to kind of refocus everyone's focus on God again, and it also can be used as a way to instill strong morals in our society, to uplift the youth, and spread God's word ultimately. My thesis is that if you desire a career that you can use your creativity, express your creativity, and irrefutably have an impact on today's society, then look no further than songwriting, because this career has such a strong impact on our society. Music has always been a huge part of our culture, and it always will be. I found some statistics on music and adolescence in the New York Times article online. Adolescents' exposure to music is 16 hours per week. That's a lot compared to how much most kids watch TV. This is actually more, I was saying, for an average kid per week. And 1 in 3 popular songs contain explicit references to drugs or alcohol. Of all these hours a week that people listen to music, they're listening to songs that have negative messages. And it really, all of this information going in their head, even though they might not be thinking about it, is kind of influencing their views on these topics. And so having a career in songwriting is an important thing, because you can kind of put a voice out, a positive voice out. You can send out good messages in your music, messages that will, maybe not obviously, but like discreetly be influencing people's view on humanity, on God, on life, on themselves, and everything. So it's a huge, huge career to be in. And I chose it because it's actually what I'm pursuing right now. I'm very passionate in this topic, and so that's why I picked it to use in my informative speech topic. A quality that can be used and promoted through this career is creativity, like I said. God is the ultimate songwriter, and I think He's instilled in all of us a bit of that and some creativity, and He wants us to use that for good. So using that for good can be the greatest quality that can be promoted. My persuasive speech is on technology. Its general purpose is to persuade. Its specific purpose is to persuade my audience that technology has in fact isolated us more than connected us as a people. My thesis is that technology has become one of the greatest causes of isolation in young adults, specifically today, replacing real-life interactions with virtual worlds. And I think this is such a relevant topic. I chose it because it's technology is something that's in my life all the time right now. So I thought it would be really relevant. I found a quote on this saying, "We have evidence that replacing your real-world relationships with social media use is detrimental to your well-being." It's by Holly Shakya, who's a public health professor at the University of California in San Diego. So it's just a really interesting topic, because it's been researched to have actual effects on our well-being physically and spiritually, I believe. So I think it's a really, really huge topic. A God-valued outcome that can come from this is that people might learn to value community more once they realize that face-to-face interaction is so important. And listening to more speeches on this will really open people's eyes on the effects that technology has, good and bad, and maybe encourage more face-to-face interaction. So thank you for listening.